This is the 5-quart KitchenAid Artisan version of a stand mixer. I don't think there is a lot of words that I need to say regarding this mixer. It's a KitchenAid mixer. it speaks for itself. Its history speaks for itself, and its quality that chefs around the world and just cooks in the home kitchen around the world speak for it. And today I just wanted to show you real quick that what comes with it, which is one of these attachments, plus two more. They come with it standard. It's this one, it's the dough hook, and the whisker. I don't have them right here, but you get the point. Those three will come with it. And the 5 quarts steel bowl that you see right here comes with it as well. Here's where you put extra attachments that I'm going to show you right here. Now, these two other attachments that you see in the boxes, they don't come with it. These are extra that, of course, you'll have to buy separate, but they're not really that much when you consider how much work you can do with them. So, for example, let me take the bowl out, because that's how this operates when you're not mixing anything or steering anything on the ball. Just put it down, take the screw right here at the head, and this one comes off. And for example, I have a meat grinder right here. A lot of people use it for different purposes. I use it for meat grinding because it has these faces here that you can change the size, especially making sausage. And you have all different kinds of sizes for it that you can switch. It depends all on you. And yes, that's how I make ground beef. Sometimes I mix pork and beef to make that nice breakfast sausage. Of course, I add all the stuff, but we're not here to cook today. I'm just going to show you briefly. That's where you feed the meat. And of course, you have to chop it in pieces that fit here freely. And basically, it's just a standard attachment that goes in here to the head. And you close the screw back in, just like that. It doesn't go anywhere. And right now, when you turn it on, of course, be mindful. At the bottom, this part still keeps spinning. So keep your hands away from the bottom. But this one right here, this shaft, is spinning as well the whole time. So when you turn this on, this shaft here now is spinning inside to grind beef or veggies or whatever that you use this for. And of course, do not ever push things in here by hand. Use the pusher. This pusher goes just to the bottom and does its job. So yeah. That's basically what it does. And of course, if you're making sausages, you have the other attachments to make the rope sausage and all that good stuff. Let me turn it off. And this is just a quick show of one of the attachments. Now, there's pasta makers. I have mine somewhere. And at this point, I have no idea where it's at. Let me just check really quick. But before I check for that, let me show you another attachment that goes in this machine. That's why these machines, the stand mixer, is so highly valued, because you can put all these kinds of attachments to the same machine. You don't need to have a million machines to do different jobs in the kitchen. And yes, I know I might be a tech guy, but I actually love doing things in the kitchen. Yes, I cook, and I think I'm quite good at it to some point. Not a chef quality, but almost there. So now that's the other attachment that we have right here. This is a grinder slash slicer, depending on the application you're doing. You can grind cheese with it. Yes, that's a real thing. You can just throw the cheese in here and starts grinding. But for cheese, of course, you have to grate the graters. So this is a cheese grater. You can put, I don't know, cucumbers to grate. You can grate carrots. There's a lot of things you can do with them. And right now, at the moment, I have a potato slicer, or what I use to make French fries with. Of course, you need medium to small potatoes to fit on this feeder right here. And basically, that's the attachment that's inside, as you see. But that's the beauty of this stand mixer. You can put all these kinds of attachments to make a lot of things. And yes, if you don't want to put these top attachments that we have right here, you can just go simply with the bottom attachment right here that you can use for stir, for mix, for all that good stuff right here. For example, this that's what I used to do batter for pancakes. This is the attachment I use. And sometimes if I want to do whipped cream, of course, I use the whisker and throw the egg whites inside. It does it perfect. Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about that. Does the perfect whipped cream. And basically, I don't suggest you turn it on without putting the ball and without the machine being completely down and locked. But this is for demonstration purposes, the rotation that I'm showing you. Just, you must be careful here. And this is the spinning. This is a higher speed, and you can go up to the 10th, which is the highest speed it has. And what makes this machine a little bit different from the others, even on the KitchenAid lineup, is that this artisan version, at least the 5 quarts I have here, is less jumpy. And by that, I mean, in some of the other machines, you'll have shaking of the machine. This one has almost zero shaking, as you saw. Let me put it down real quick, lock it, how you're supposed to do it, and look at that. There's almost no movement at all of the table. And this table, let me turn it off. Let me move the table by hand and you'll see what I'm talking about. Look, I'm barely applying any force and the table moves. But the machine alone, nothing. So they did a good job on balancing the motor to the gears and the shaft. So it reduces that motion. So now let me really quick just go see if I still have the pasta maker attachment that goes in here. And yes, it is a real thing. You can make pasta with this KitchenAid mixer. It's not only a mixer. And here's another attachment. This one is a what you would call manual, because this is not driven by the shaft of this machine, because I just prefer this one. They have another version that actually you can get that does automatic, like the shaft spins the cylinders inside. This one, I intentionally bought this one because I want to spin them slowly, because I make a lot of different kinds of pasta. Yes, I make my homemade pasta because I prefer them. Not that there's anything wrong with other pasta. I just prefer them homemade. And as you see, it goes right in here. Put the pin that locks it, just like you do with the other attachments, and boom. And then you do the pasta right here. But as I said, there's other attachments for pasta making for this machine that you plug them in here and the shaft will drive this part. You don't need to do it by hand. I just prefer to do this by hand. It's just a choice. But basically, yeah, that's why I prefer KitchenAid stand mixers, because they are probably the most versatile and multifunctional tool you can have in your kitchen. And this is not a joke, and this is just me putting it lightly of what it can actually do. There's a lot more things that these machines can do, and I cannot suggest them highly enough for how good they are. And I'm serious, and I know this video has not been sponsored by KitchenAid. KitchenAid did not send this machine for free, or the attachments, I wish, but they did not. These were all purchased with my own money, and even others that I have from KitchenAid purchased with my own money. And basically, I just like what they do. They do high quality stuff for the kitchen, and I just feel almost as a duty to let all of you know that these are the equipment you should have in your kitchen. And links will be down below. They're affiliate links between me and Amazon, obviously. But as per KitchenAid, no, I'm not affiliated with KitchenAid itself. If you buy through those links, you'll support me in this channel. I thank you at zero extra cost to you. And please like and subscribe. Share this with someone that you might think they need to see it or want to see it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.